So the 502 Underground, the brand, man, it's I see, on your Instagram, I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty impressive. When did you start this?
The exact date is actually on the page. I can't
Oh,
remember
really?
it off my head. What does it say on there?
July 20th, 2018.
Yep. That's when I had started. I was in the room and I was just sitting there. I'm like, man, I miss the city. Because I currently live in Miami,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I was like, man, what is a way I can stay in tune with the city and be able to like just give back and being able to stay in tune. And that was what I started. I started off my first post was a rapper from the city called Keith, NPR Keith. Uh, and from there it was up. I just kept posting, and trying to put content that nobody's ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Artists that haven't been posted. Like I posted artists before they got big. You know what I'm saying? Already, like I can name Jack. I can name 2K Baby. I can name Heavy Honcho. Who else? There's at least two others. Or G, yes, TG. Like I was posting all these artists before they, got big from the city. So
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm definitely help pushing the culture of Louisville out there. Definitely, definitely.
Hey, nice, man.
Absolutely, bro. So you said okay. I see you've been posted. You got posted about Jack, and you said STG and
2K.
2K. Yeah, I saw the post with 2K on here. What did you say? Okay. Oh, I thought I'm trying to find your first post, but it looks like you got a lot.
Yeah,
Uh,
yo, that's a lot of posts. My
yeah.
first proposal was Keith, NPR Keith.
NPR Keith. He's a Louisville artist.
Yeah, he's actually kind of, big. People know him in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a big artist that's been consistent. He just hasn't got to that next level yet.
Right.
But
So
he's
he.
definitely
I
working
mean,
hard, and he's there. He's doing his thing.
so you are like okay when you make these posts. Are people coming to you to post them, or are you just doing, kind of the culture a favor with posting about these artists, or how what's the
Both,
process like?
both. To be honest with you, like at first, I was just with my knowledge already from artists that I listen, because I listen to a lot of little artists personally, like on my Apple Music and shit. Like I just don't just promote and post. Like I literally listen to certain people, and then from there I was just like I was posting throwback videos that people haven't seen,
Mm-hmm.
and posting just whatever I seen, because I follow a lot of artists from Louisville, so I would see on their feed on my page, and
Right.
then I would just go to Files to Underground and post it, tag them, use my hashtags, and it's more about the page grew more because people were sharing it on their story, and like when you're from Louisville, you're like, what is this 502 Underground like? So of course you're gonna go in there like, so that's kind of where I got the name from,
Right.
because it was just like, what is 502 Underground like? That sounds interesting.
Absolutely.
Definitely, I've definitely been around there. But see, with Follow to Underground, I have like different things that we offer. So other than just promo, like if you want a photo shoot, if you want a logo, graphic art, flyer, anything like that.
Yeah.
So I've had people come to me and get an interview, get a logo, get a flyer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm like a store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I see. Yeah, it says book us for anything, and then
Yeah.
I've seen. Let me pull up your YouTube here. You're doing interviews too, and you've got kind of a whole. Let me pull up the YouTube here.
Yeah, I got
So you're doing interviews also, as
right.
I've seen. Yeah, it looks like you
Yes,
got a
sir.
whole bunch of.
I got quite a few. I've tried to get some exclusive. Like I told Kato, I was trying to do an interview. I was really trying to get an interview with him when he came down here, but we didn't have a chance.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. You got some stuff with Faith on here. He was a guest on the show on
Yeah,
Lush Louisville.
Faith. I got Faith. It's quite a few people. I can't even remember everybody.
Yeah,
It's crazy. More just trying to gain relationships with
exactly. Yeah,
artists. Instead of just asking, excuse me, simple questions
yeah,
and just
exactly.
stuff that anybody could ask you.
Right. No, I feel that because that's like, the whole goal of my podcast Lush Louisville is just like it. I can say I've met some pretty cool people, you included, like people that I've reached out to or people that have reached out to me, and the connections that I've made, like Faith and I mean very numerous other people. And you know, people have told me that they like my podcast because I'm not just asking simple questions. Like you said, you want to get into, you know, like what are you wearing? What else do you like to do? Things like that.
Right.
Because I was just curious how you liked to go about conducting those. But yeah, that's awesome, man. So you got the whole. I like this. I got to watch some of these interviews, and they're not too long either. They're just kind of simple. Some of them are shorter,
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah, you can see the growth.
Right.
And you can see, like, because I have different videographers, you can see that they're different. Everyone has their own style
Mm-hmm.
and way of doing it. So that's another good thing was meaning. But Miami culture is different. Like, they just move differently than back home. Like, it's crazy. Like, and Miami people can't drive either.
Really?
The music, it's crazy because down here, you know, people like of course, they're Florida rappers and like Kodak Black. They love Kodak Black down here for real.
Right.
And it's crazy because like their music different. Like they like playing all their songs fast. So like
Really?
it's crazy, yo. Like I done been to some parties and they play literally every song that's popping fast, and they're all bopping to it. I'm like, why, how do y'all enjoy this? And
Like it's like
this is,
sped up.
yo, yes, like you know the opposite of slow mo, like literally, like
Right. Like
it's
a
literally like, and Kodak songs is like meant for that. It's crazy. Like he
really.
records them slow on purpose, and so that people can do that, and it just sounds hard.
Really. That's
At first, I
interesting.
didn't like it. I still don't really, but you know, I got used to it.
Right. Yeah, that's funny. Dang.
The food's amazing.
Freaking.
Like I said, all different types of food. If you want Jamaican food one day, if you want Indian food one day, you know, if you want fish one day, you can get it all down here.
Yeah, I bet. You want a cheeseburger? There you go. You know who to hit up.
Yeah, for sure, cheeseburger, baby. Yeah.
Nice. So, you're an artist as well. Tell us about some of your recent work. I was listening to some of it. I know you just did the For Stanley, was it, video?
Yes.
Let me.
Yeah, just for Stanley. That's the most recent name that I've dropped. It's out on all platforms.
Yeah.
Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. The video's out on YouTube as well. I just dropped this week. I've also, you know, I've been dropping kind of sporadic, but it's been consistent,
Mm-hmm.
awkwardly consistent. You know, I just haven't like dropped a full project in a while, and
Right.
I'm working on that.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm just trying to work on like getting my fan base and like my sound out there.
Yeah.
And for real, I want to like. I'm probably gonna drop a project this year. I want to drop a mixtape this year, so
Okay.
of probably two projects for real. I want to drop one working with one of my producer friends that's down here. He's from Wisconsin. And
Mm-hmm.
drop like a whole tape with just his beats and shit, and then I want to drop something with just like my shit, you know, what I've been working with. My biggest song that I've dropped uh, is between No Shade and uh, Blowing Up. Blowing Up was hard because like we put so much, well, we put little work into recording it and the most into everything else. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was kind of dope. The producer was he is from Italy,
Oh.
and he was down here vacationing for a few days,
Mm-hmm.
and my homie had met him like the last day,
Yeah.
and was like, "Yo, my homie rap. Let's go over to his crib and record." So he had the mic, he had everything, and he came over, but we just didn't have no like the right area to record because like you
Mm-hmm.
know so it's soundproof, you know. But we did it like he made the beat right there in front of us, and shit, we hung up the mic on the back of a door and put a coat behind it, and we rapped. I
Oh yeah.
rapped, and after he made the beat right there in front of us, we tell him what we liked and shit,
Yes,
and
Sarsky.
we did the beat in like I mean the song in like 10 minutes because he had to catch his flight,
Yeah.
and then he mixed and mastered it, so it was his beat, and he mixed and mastered it to the point where it sounds crazy. Like it don't even sound like it was recorded like in how I'm just mentioned it to you. So like that song went crazy. We shot the video to it. I had good showing of people that I wanted in the video, and I feel like that song that's my favorite song so far. And that's another thing. Like with Louisville, they don't be showing love like Miami. Like I said, Miami they be showing love with the artists. Like 10, 20 artists can come together from all different parts and
Mm-hmm.
perform at the same stage. Louisville, one has to be at a good location, and it might something might pop off. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's 20 different artists from Louisville.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people know it's small, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
And if you don't, one of your people know somebody that know you or something. You know, it's a lot of knowing down here. People, they don't know each other. So, hey, let's work. What side of town you from? Okay, let's what's up. Let's work. And that's what Louisville needs to do more of. Is we need
Yeah.
to
They're
come
the
together and push. We need to push the whole city. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the goals of the podcast, man. Just shine light, man. Because I agree, there's a lot of animosity and a lot of hate that goes on, especially in the music scene. But
You feel me?
in Louisville,
If this is our time now, like we shining right now. We got big labels looking at us right now,
right?
and if we come together, then we can be a hot spot.
That's a good point. The labels are going to be looking at,
We
I've
got
got the labels nowadays are pretty, they can be pretty shady. But you're
yeah,
not wrong though. There's a lot of attention being put on Louisville.
we got we got we got Jack Harlow, we got DJ Drama with Don Cannon and all his whoever he works with looking at us. We got 2K Baby with Warner Brothers. We got
STG.
we got ESTG with Yo Gotti, CMG. You know they was down in Louisville kicking it. Uh, we got One Take K. He signed with Montana 300. You know, like people starting to know about the city, and if artists from the city put on artists from the city, like we can be hot. We can be real hot.
Right. Yes,
That's
sir.
fact.
That's facts.
Yes, Sarsky.
So we gotta put on.
And that's why brands like Lush, Louisville, and 502 Underground is so key
I
because
agree.
we gotta shed light on everybody, whether they're in their bag or not. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta support each other and help
Absolutely.
each other grow.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Yes, Sarsky.
You already know. Well, that's amazing. Because, yeah, I mean, all this talk, and it's like, I said it a little bit earlier, but that is the goal, really. We just got to shine light and to push the city, like you were saying, It's really simple. Everybody just got to stop hating, but that's never going to happen. People going to hate.
Yeah.
But